With no losses in 12 games in all competitions, Watford could not be playing better. Now into the Champions League knockout stages and cutting the gap on league leader Spurs, it seems like everything is falling into place for the Hornets and for myself individually. With half the season still left to play, we know there's a very long way to go, but as we close out the calendar year sitting in third place with just one defeat in our 15 league games, I'm looking on course to deliver on my promise to give the Watford fans a season to remember. However, there's 3 very big games today, all in the Premier League as we end December against Liverpool and Manchester United, both away from home, and sandwiched in between that, one of only 3 teams to beat us this season, Bournemouth at Vicarage Road. As we sit in third place with 30 points picked up, we know that if we are to be in a serious title race this season, these big games are the ones where we need to win and not just draw. So for our first game today being away at Anfield against Liverpool, it's a big chance for us to flex our muscles and signal our intent. We'll obviously take a point on the road against the big teams, but we also know just how valuable wins will be too, so that's what we're targeting today. First game is Liverpool as we aim for back-to-back wins after the victory over Arsenal, and another big result here.
From the team, and
still dead up to 0-0. At the moment, neither side can break the other one down. A good chance here as I'll release Andre Gray, who I think is offside. And he is. There's been no chances to report in this first half. I delayed the pass there, and that's my bag, so I could have played it through earlier, and Gray would have been on. But there's been very little to report. In fact, nothing to report, really. Both teams have had the ball at their feet, passed it around nicely, but done nothing with it. And as things stand, there may be a second half to come, but this game is destined for a goalless draw. 6 minutes in, still tied at 0-0 as we wait for the first proper chance of the game. That was a poor pass by me, but Agbo does recover it and find Bellarabi into my feet, through the legs, and maybe a chance here to get round Williams and find some space to shoot. Oh, Gomez deflected it onto the post and Clavan gets it away. That's really been our only chance of the match so far. I found an opening, but a crucial block by Joe Gomez makes sure the game stays scoreless. As Gray finds Bellarabi, Gray, I've got more space to shoot here on the edge of the area. This time I'll bend one, just wide the post. We're getting some opportunities now, taking a while, but still 0-0 as we go in search of yet another win. Milner into Henderson. Now Mandzukic receives it. Good tackle by myself, tracking back, but it'll drop straight to Philip Coutinho as Marcus Silva's now switched to all-out attack. As the Brazilian finds Mandzukic into Grujic, and there's a man free there for Liverpool, and it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a save! What a save by our new man between the posts for this season. Salah on fire this season for Liverpool in real life, denied by a brilliant save, and right now our defence is unbelievable. Best defensive record in the division, and a fabulous save there keeps the score scoreless when Salah thought he was surely going to break the deadlock. And there it is, full time at Anfield, and a goalless draw to start off with. Not a bad result against a really good attack-minded Liverpool side. A couple of big saves from our goalkeeper kept us with the clean sheet. And another point in this fantastic unbeaten run as it gets extended. We didn't create that many chances, but I'll definitely take a point. Not a bad result. A rare, poor individual performance from myself in this game after a really good run of individual form. In a game that wasn't that bad, but took a long time to get going. A goalless draw, probably the right result in the end, and whilst I was unlucky to hit the post after the deflected effort of Joe Gomez, I didn't really stand up and deliver after what had been a pretty decent streak. I was glad to know that once again hit my targets for the 4 games. I rarely fail these nowadays, and I will say a side note here, they're a little bit too easy. I wish that EA would change these. But for our second game today, it's a chance to get it right. We head back home to Vicarage Road as we take on Eddie Howe's Bournemouth, one of only 3 teams to beat us this season in all competitions as they dumped us out of the EFL Cup earlier on in the season. And after our Christmas break, we're hoping to respond and get back to winning ways here. Bournemouth, our second of 3 games today in front of the home fans as we look for back-to-back wins at home, a big 3 points as we try and cut the gap on Spurs and sit in the top 4. With our intent still being the same. We can be in a title race this season, we can give Spurs a good go, but these are the games we can't afford to slip up in. Bournemouth's second game today, got to respond, got to get the 3 points. I could have done a lot more in that game against Liverpool there, no one's going to deny ours. Again, a little bit too passive, a little bit too submissive, does happen from time to time. I lose my aggressive nature, but in this game at home to Bournemouth, our fantastic undefeated run extended away at Anfield. Back in front of the home crowd, time to raise my game once again. Here against Bournemouth, want a goal or an assist, just something, in hopefully another win for Watford And if we are to stick pace with Spurs right now, still top of the table, these are the games we can't afford to slip up in. Ariata for Bournemouth with a nice free kick to the edge of the area. Flicked on by Max Gradel, but an easy catch there for our goalkeeper. A couple of brilliant saves in that goalless draw against Liverpool to give us the point and extend the undefeated run. As Lukaku sends me down left-hand side, and maybe an early chance for me to find Gray. And Gray has me with him, and I thought I held my run there, but maybe not. So Gray did the right thing, not playing me through, but now he'll find me. And there's a man free there in Chalobah, and Chalobah shoots, and Chalobah hits the post. Second time in 2 games we hit the woodwork. Chalobah this time off the woodwork, still 0-0, but good to get the first shot on board, but just couldn't squeeze it in. Unlucky Nathaniel. Let's do Corey through to Richarlison, finds Lukaku, and Lukaku to my feet. I got Gray with me. I'll play him through. He's onside. Oh, Gray! Gray! Shoot, mate. Shoot. Nice little idea to find Bellarabi for the cutback, but shoot. Shoot, that's yours. Andre on the ball again. And that's a poor through ball. And Nathan Ake clears. Great start, but Andre, you got to pull the trigger there, mate. Great start from Watford though, as we look for another opening. Bellarabi to Zappacosta, sends me down the right. I've got Mings and Ake to try and beat here. I've cut past them both, and Begovic makes an extraordinary save. And he's near post to deny me as I try to smash it home. Still goalless, but it's been all Watford in these first 25 minutes as we look to take the early lead. Should do it for the first half unless we can get one more opportunity. I'll try and send Gray through. He's got Ake to beat, holds it up and finds me, and I'll try and find some space to let fly. And again, it's Asmir Begovic, the former Chelsea goalkeeper, with another save to frustrate me this afternoon as I go in search of yet another goal for Watford. Still tied at 0-0. It's been all the Hornets in this first half as we're still deadlocked. We've had an abundance of chances, lots of shots on goal, but just can't find a breakthrough, and that will do it for the first half. Still 0-0. We've played very well. As things stand, our undefeated run getting extended, but we've had so many chances. Should have taken at least one. We played so well in that first half, but just couldn't take our chances. And as the second half gets underway, I'm pretty sure if we keep up the attacking intensity, we will find the deserved breakthrough. But we just got to be more clinical. Got to be more lethal if we are going to take the lead. Here's Ducore to Gray. Oh, see me. Surely. Yes, third time lucky. You're not going to stop that one, Asmir. Watford 1, Bournemouth 0, and there is our goal to get in front. A long time coming, but 9 minutes after the restart, I'll run to Gomez to celebrate as we have the lead 54 minutes in. Finally, so many chances. So many opportunities created, but the finishing just not there today. But finally, we do take the breakthrough. Gray sends me through. It wasn't actually the best of finishes. Asmir got a touch, but unlike in the first half, when he denied me twice, he can only get fingertips on it as he pushes it into the bottom corner as I get another goal. Watford 1, Bournemouth 0, and as things stand, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm still possibly in the hunt for the Golden Boot this year with my 8th for the Premier League. What a season I'm having. Oh, no, you're born, yeah, mate, well done. And I can send Richarlison down left-hand side here in a quick attack from a Watford free kick inside our own half. Richarlison on the ball, has me arriving, and Gray's there as well, and Andre Gray denied by Begovic. And if it was not for the Bosnian today, we will be 3, 4, 5 goals up. He's been absolutely fantastic between the sticks for the Cherries. And he's kept this scoreline more than respectable. Fair play to him. That should be the game. And there it is. Final score, Watford 1, Bournemouth 0. Our incredible undefeated run in all competitions goes on. A big victory here over the Cherries. And for myself, my 8th goal in the Premier League, separating the sides, giving us the 3 points. What a big win for Watford as we close out December. Aggression is something that normally lacks from my game, but when I'm showing it, I'm so much better. A much improved performance after our goalless draw against Liverpool saw me collect the match ball, as well as scoring the only goal of the game as well. Our 1-0 victory saw me notch up my 8th goal of the season, and as we approach the halfway point, who would have thought that I'd still be in the top 5 for goals scored this season, as I still lead the way in the assist charts too. And right now with the gap at the top of the table being cut to 6 points 17 games in, we still believe that there is a chance this season we can be in a serious title clash. But for the third and final game today, if we are to be in a title race this year, these are the games we need to come through and get the results in. It's a third versus second clash as we travel away to Old Trafford to take on Manchester United on New Year's Eve in a massive battle in a repeat of last year's final day, where we won the game to sneak into the top 4. This game may not be quite as important, but it still is crucial to our season. Neither side can afford to lose, even so early on in the campaign, if they are to keep pace with Spurs. It's Manchester United, it's Old Trafford, it's one of the biggest games of the season so far, as we search for back-to-back wins to extend the undefeated run and show Spurs we are their main threat this season for their title. Fine, that's yours, mate. There we go. And out wide to success. Nice little build-up here. And I'll try and roll Isaac down the left-hand side to cross. Mentor blocks it. And we'll take the throw in there. As we look for the first chance 5 minutes in. Can we extend this incredible undefeated run here at Old Trafford? I'd certainly take the point, but if we are to keep pace with league leader Spurs, I feel like these are the games we need to win. Very tough ask. We did it last year. Let's do it again. Come on, success finds Dini. And back to Shaloba. And Shaloba to Doucouré into my feet. I'll pop it out wide towards Kika Femenia in space at a cross. I'll run into the middle. And in the end, Amrabat flicks onto Dini. Still with the ball at our feet here. Lukaku now receives it down the left into success. Back to Jordan. Back to Isaac. Back to Jordan. And Lukaku finds Nathaniel Shaloba as we look for an opening here. Success to my feet. Not a terrible first touch. Space to cross. Dini and Amrabat are there. And Amrabat turns it home. Lovely build-up. Across to the far post. I've fallen on the floor. How many times does that happen? And Amrabat gives us the lead 13 minutes in. A really nice build-up. Kept holding the ball, retained possession. I saw Dini and Amrabat both in space. And at the far post, he's in the team tonight. And he marks his start with a lovely header flying in and putting it past De Gea. Manchester United 0, Watford 1, and the perfect start here at Old Trafford. Free kick for Manchester United here, 23 minutes in. Pogba floats one into the middle, and it's flicked on by Martial, but way wide of the post. What a start for the Hornets. Amrabat's goal giving us the lead in a massive battle between third and second place here at Old Trafford. And if we can hold on to these 3 points here, cut the gap on the league leader Spurs to end December, still on this extraordinary undefeated run, that would be fantastic. Amrabat to my feet, Bailly to beat. I've got round him, and can I get a shot away? Oh, Jones blocks it, and Dini just couldn't follow it in. Brilliant reactions from De Gea to get back to his feet quickly and prevent Joy from scoring. Still 1-0, but half an hour in. What a beginning this has been from the Hornets. Let's keep this up. Pogba to Mkhitaryan as Manchester United need a response here. 10 minutes before half-time. Quaresma finds Fosu-Mensah. And now Romelu Lukaku to Mkhitaryan. Nice ball inside. Martial rolls it across. And Nemanja Matic drills it home. And when they needed a response, their goal, very nice, just like ours as well. Decent little build-up. And the Serbian flies Manchester United back on level terms as they get their equaliser 9 minutes before time. You really feel that neither side can afford to lose this game, even so early on in the season. If we're to keep pace with Spurs at the top of the table. Nice little through ball. Martial held it up well, and Matic with the finish makes it 1-1 in what has been a very good first half here at Old Trafford. Eric Bailly, long ball searching for the goal scorer Matic, who controls very well on the chest and looks for Romelu Lukaku, who could be inside. What a half Matic is having as Lukaku fires it just wide the post. Still 1-1, but with half the game to go, don't go anywhere, because this is going to be a brilliant second half, I'm sure, with both teams not settling for the point, going for all three. This has been a really fun first half. Come on, Isaac, you're born in the air, mate. You're born in the air. No, Pogba wins it, and now Quaresma on the ball as Manchester United look for the first chance in the second half. Ricardo Quaresma round Jordan Lukaku, plays it back to Fosu-Mensah. And Timothy looking for space to cross to the middle. And he's found some. And Conte does well to clear it away. Can I try and win that in the air? Yes, but I've given it straight to Pogba. And Pogba lost out to me. And now a chance here down left-hand side. Eric Bailly to beat. I'll try and turn it with a Berber spin. Dini's with me. Make the right run and it's yours. Dini on the ball. Crosses. And cleared by Mario Rui. Didn't really play that situation very well there with Dini. Poor from me. That's a great ball by Doucouré to set me. And I'm through. And I fire it home for my second in two to restore our lead as I run to the travelling fans and make it Manchester United 1, Watford 2. What a through ball by Doucouré to send me one-on-one, and I kept my composure for my 9th of the year. That was brilliant from Doucouré. Played me through, and I had to make sure I got that right, and I did. Drilled it past the Spaniard De Gea into the far corner. Manchester United 1, Watford 2. What a game it's been at Old Trafford, and what a moment it is for me. 9 goals for the season, 9 assists for the Premier League season. Our fantastic form looks set to continue in hopefully a big victory here at Old Trafford. It's been a really great game though, and you cannot rule out Manchester United from getting back on level terms again. It's been so fun this one. Mkhitaryan's cross, Pogba arriving off the post and behind for a goal kick. This game is far from over with 21 minutes to go. It's been brilliant. Is there another late twist in this fantastic tale? Well, that should do it. We are deep into 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're waiting for the final whistle to come any second now. And there it is. Just like last season, a huge game at Old Trafford sees Watford come and get the win by 2 goals to 1. An assist and then the game winner for myself after Matic's equaliser. We extend our long undefeated run stretching back to the start of October with one of our wins of the season as we try and keep pace with Spurs and end the calendar year off with a massive victory. I thought I had a fantastic game. 9.1. The assist for Amrabat's goal was a nice cross to the far post. And then the goal I scored, you've got to credit Doucouré really for that fantastic through ball. That was brilliant. And a really great win for us. It was a balanced game, really. The stats suggest Manchester United played slightly better in terms of the shots, but I thought it was an even game. Could have gone either way, but we were just more clinical. That's why we get the 3 points. What a victory that is for Watford. And as we enter 2019 on a massive high, stretching our long undefeated run further, heading into January. Well, let's just say this. I was contemplating perhaps moving on halfway through this season, but forget that. I promised the fans I would stay. And after this long undefeated run, this fantastic, brilliant individual run of form as well, why would I want to leave when things are going so well right now? Gap cut to 3 points, 1 game to go before the halfway point. And what a season it's been so far for Watford as we continue to impress in the league and the Champions League too. But that will end today's episode of My Player though, guys, so a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic night. And I'll see you for the next episode of My Player very soon.